Okay, guys, we are in the thick of it. We've been doing presentations all day long for the Summer Smasher Student Showcase for 2024, the biggest version of Summer Smasher we've done so far. And up next is Team Fiscali. So I'm going to let the students at Team Fiscali tell us what they were up to this summer. Take it away. I don't hear anyone talking, so if
Sorry.
somebody's
I think I was muted there, but
okay, take it
I thought
away
today,
again.
thank you everyone here for being here. My name is Kip, and you'll meet the rest of the team in just a second. But the company that we worked with during this Smashers program was Fiscali Software, and so uh, why Fiscali? What do they do? Fiscali creates automated tracking for private credit agreements. So that would be any company that's not publicly listed and is getting a loan, presumably from a bank, but it could really be any organization. And they do this using machine learning models to both ingest and then understand financial text and data to monitor loan agreements and the metrics that go along with that. And how does this compare to the current process of doing things? Well, currently, most companies have 100 plus page loan agreements in PDF documents, and they perform manual checks for um, agreement compliance and covenant compliance on this. And that is very time consuming and labor intensive, both for the employee and the employer. And so the solution that Fiscali offers is it digitizes the data from these documents and agreements, which allows you to do automated checks for the covenant compliance and metrics. And because this is all done by both the software and the models, it's much cheaper, faster, and it's all hosted in the same website. So it's much more flexible in terms of everyone's able to see it, everyone's able to get access to the data all in one place. And then what I specifically did for my project and my time at Fiscali was I was taking mainly 10K and 10Q financial statements and parsing them and giving pages certain scores to determine where the data that was needed actually was. And once we found those pages, using an LLM to both extract and then read and write that data into a JSON format, both tabular data and text data from notes for those financial statements. And then this is all made in an API format. So all you have to do is send in a PDF and you'll get a JSON output that gives you the proper data for that. And so now I'm going to pass it on to Sham.
Thanks, Kip, for starting. Hello, everyone. Today, I'm excited to share about my working experience with the Fiscali and the credit analysis part. So, the program analyzes the credit agreement which is fed into it. So, what our program does is like it identifies the sections and subsections that are listed in the credit agreement, and it also identifies the definitions. So how it does is like it does with the help of the regex patterns which we have fed with the program, and so it gives us the output of like unified data structure of sections and subsections in the form of JSON. And further down the line, like we'll be using unsupervised learning to group these sections and subsections so we can easily analyze the credit agreement. So the automated extraction part and was useful for analyzing the sections of the credit agreement. Now let's hear from Cindy.
Hi, I'm Cindy. I'm responsible for financial statement classification for cash flow. Firstly, I download the data from SEC website and add category data for tax and export it. Then I did EDA and correlation test. After that is the modeling part for broadcast. I select useful columns and did text analysis and oversampling. And I split the data and compare each model and choose the best one to fix it. Then I arrange and add hierarchy file to the data frame. And finally, I also did oversampling. I filtered the data into the lowest aggregation, and in each aggregation, we did the same thing and gave the results. And finally, the overall training accuracy reaches to 95%, and the revalidation one reaches to 82%. Then let's us welcome Anushka. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Cindy. Hello, everyone. My name is Anushka. I was working on balance sheet, the financial statement called as balance sheet. So what the part that I did was I performed this in 5 steps. That is the first step being data wrangling. So data from 2019 to September 2022 was organized monthly and quarterly and converted to Python, into a CSV using Python files involving reading, filtering, and joining specific files. After that, I performed data joining, in which it was a CSV file that matches tags to all the broad categories in the balance sheet. Then, using initial exploration, I did EDA, that is exploratory data analysis, and I was able to compare all the features that is most related to broad categories, and in which I got to know that the broad category is mainly dependent on tag and P labels in the data that I was provided. And after that, I did modeling, data modeling based on broad category, in which I used several data preprocessing algorithms of NLP, such like word cloud and Gensum library. I also tried the data to model on various models like XGBoost, SVC, random forest decision tree, multinomial naive Bayes, out of which I got to know that SVC gave me the best accuracy, that is of 94.94. And after that, I did model disaggregation. So it includes segregating data into various levels of disaggregation, cleaning columns, and then finally resetting the data frame for optimal structure and culminating in exporting clean data and structured data for further user analysis. In this, we separate tag columns for each disaggregation levels. And that's what was my part. Now I will ask my friend Olu Watson to continue. Thank you.
She might not be here, but we can just kind of leave this up for a second, and then if anyone here, I didn't work directly with her, but if someone wants to explain it, or we can just kind of put it here and then go on to the next slide in a second. Okay. And then Janet sent us an audio recording, but unfortunately it just didn't fit with the slides on Google. We couldn't get the drive to work. So she will also just leave this here. I think some of the team here worked with her, but okay. And then Anushka, you want?
I think I'm done.
Thanks, my team member,
Yeah.
Shari.
One second. I can actually play the recording if that helps.
Okay, that actually would be great. So let me go back.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Sorry.
Thanks, my team member, Shari. Next, I will summarize my tasks in the project. Review my experience in the project this summer. I'm so happy to involve in the tagging the key item of the financial statements with XBRL, exploring the understanding of US GAAP. I believe my contributions will help in our project to deepen practice of application of XBRL and promote the digital transformation application of financial statement analysis. Besides, I also involved to tracking the application in CSV transformation, reporting the market's latest development in automation financial analysis of banking, financial service, and insurance industries. I'm so pleased to leverage my previous experience in digital transformation to helping our platform to understand the market demands from customers and upgrading the expectation of potential business opportunities. I believe my tasks and contributions will help our project to achieve the successful goal in the end.
Yeah, so I would like to conclude this presentation of ours. As we wrap up, I want to echo the sentiments that we all shared: transformation, empowering, innovative, challenging, pioneering. All of these words were said by our Fiscali members who interned here. Each word not only reflects our collective experience, but also propels us towards exciting horizons. So let's carry forward the spirit of innovation and collaboration that defines our time together. Thank you for an unforgettable journey, Fiscali, and I look forward to seeing how each of us will use what we have learned to light up the path ahead. Yeah, so these are our email IDs and our names who worked during the Summer Smashers. Thank you for Summer Smashers to give us this opportunity as well. So we all got a spark for collaboration. Let's keep this conversation glowing, reach out for future opportunities, and let's create something electrifying together. Thank you.
Way to go, Team Fiscali. What a great presentation. And I'm so glad we got to hear from Janet. I loved her contribution. It was really heartwarming, actually. But I do know that we have some founders. I see Hovig is here, Ashish is here. So let's hear what they have to say from their experience and time with you. I know they've been working with you so closely, so I'll let them take it.
Well, thanks a lot, RC, and thank you all, the whole Fiscali team. It's been a fantastic experience working with you guys. We really appreciate all of the efforts that you guys put in. I think a lot of the work that you did, especially when I think about kind of the different projects that we had lined up, it was really cool to see, kind of everyone bring their relative strengths, as well as, drawing from their previous experiences and their professional careers to really, apply it within the context of what we're trying to accomplish. And, I have to say each of the projects was pretty different from each other. So it was really cool to kind of see all of it kind of come together here right now. So thank you all for your efforts. And yeah, just we feel super fortunate to have been able to work with you. Hovig, do you have anything you'd want to add?
I'll just echo what you said. I'm driving, so hopefully it's not too noisy, but it was a terrific project all around. It took some coordination to be able to put all the pieces together, but I think we're at a much better spot than we were before. So thanks to everyone for their contribution.
Yeah, I mean, and then just from the garage's perspective, Summer Smasher is literally for me personally, it's like my highlight program. I love being around you guys as students. You guys bring so much life to the garage. I see the moods change during Founder Circle with the founders who are, essentially going it alone for so long, and to have, a small team coming in and supercharging their technology or elements of their business, it's invaluable. And so just from the bottom of the VSG heart, I want to thank you guys for all of your hard work and dedication making it through the 8 weeks. And don't be strangers, come back to the garage anytime. Okay, I'm going to stop the recording now and have a great afternoon.
Thank you, RC, for everything.
Yep.